Herd managing your Great One grind can be an extremely difficult thing to understand, and it's definitely a dream of pretty much every single Great One grinder to accomplish. But the thing is, there's so many videos out there where it's like a different language, and basic herd management is a struggle to understand, let alone extreme herd management. So the fact that you took the time to click on this video and you built up enough courage to, and you're actually going to try to understand it, that means the world, because clearly you trust my content, and I'm going to put everything I have into it, everything I've learned about making these guides over the last few years constantly, into explaining herd management to you here in the Great One Black Bear grind as simply as possible. One really quick thing before we do dive into today's video, I do want to ask of you guys to join my Discord server, as my good friend Mac in there has these little descriptions of each grind and kind of the outlines of it, and pretty much everything you need to do in text format, and then he answers questions in there a crap ton. He's an extreme herd manager, he's been doing Extreme HM for a very long time, very good friend of mine, massive shout out to him. Without further ado guys, wasting no more of your time, let's dive right into the guide. So the very first step of doing Extreme HM for the Black Bear grind is actually very easy. What you need to do is copy my setup on these lakes here, all the way down to this lake right here, all the way up to this lake here, and everything in the middle. Copy my setup exactly. Here are my coordinates for these two tents, as they can be a pain to place. As you can see that number in the bottom right, there's my coordinates for that, there's my coordinates for that tent. This lake is a pain to place tents at. I also have feeders, carcass feeders, placed right there and right there, and what those are for are to keep the mountain lions away from my bears and to keep the mountain lions from spooking my bears. That will help you out a ton. Once you've copied my setup, it's at this point where I'm assuming you've seen my original Black Bear Great One guide, where I just teach you guys the basics of how to do this grind. And you can spawn a Great One using that guide, but obviously you're here for Extreme HM. And what I'm assuming that you have done after watching that guide is getting your females swapped out. This is a very simple thing to do. I'll explain it in a much better way right now. What you're going to want to do is go to exterior zones and find males that are level 5s or bigger. Take note of where they are. I just took screenshots of lakes that I found a level 5 black bear at. Go back to your main 4 lakes. Shoot a female. Leave it on the ground, go to that lake you have a screenshot of which has a level 5 male black bear at it, shoot that level 5 male black bear, reset the time, main menu, come back in, there's a 50-50 chance they could swap zones. The goal is to get all females at these 4 lakes swapped with males, so that way you only have males at your 4 lakes. Also, little tip, if you guys want it to happen immediately, instead of a 50-50 chance every time, if you want it to be a 100% chance, if you shoot the female at your 4 lakes, and then shoot 2 male black bears in exterior zones, which are all these other zones besides those lakes you copied my setup on, if you shoot 2 male black bears, that'll guarantee they'll swap places. At least it works 99% of the time for me. Strong suggestion if you're willing to put in the extra work to find an extra male. As long as you watched my previous Black Bear Great One guide, you should be at a point with your Black Bear grind to where your females are swapped, you have my setup copied, and I'll show you it one more time just in case you don't have it copied, there it is. And pretty much the only thing that you would know to do is to start shooting males from your main 4 lakes, or from your jumper zones. We'll talk more about those here in a little bit. But since you're watching an Extreme HM guide, I'm going to teach you guys how to herd manage your entire map in this video. So, as you'll notice, I have these tents placed in very specific areas all around my map. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and copy that exact setup, including this tripod here. You don't really need it, but it kind of helps you see over the reeds. All the way up to 2 fawns here, copy that exterior setup. It's not that bad of a thing to do, you can use a quad, don't worry about spooking anything right now as you're not going to be hunting, you're just getting it set up. It's at this point in time where you are going to begin your herd management. I suggest that you start by doing just one simple exterior run, which I'm going to go do right now and show you guys how to do it. Okay guys, so when I do my exterior zone runs, what I'm doing is I'm just going between all these tents that I showed you guys how to set up in exteriors, or that I showed you my setup for, you know? I'm just using them as spawn points to go through all of the lakes that Black Bear can be at. Shout out to my good friend Mac for letting me use this setup. He showed me a screenshot of how his setup is. Pretty much, you can hit your whole map almost, besides the top lakes, in one time reset. That is insane, because black bear drink almost everywhere there's water. As long as you copy this exterior zone setup perfectly, you can hit almost every single lake, which makes HM go quick. So if you haven't caught on yet, I just want to clear something up real quick. Your main zones are these zones up here that you originally copied my setup on. Your exterior zones are simply anywhere else on the map. If you didn't understand this, it's very important that you do, because mains and exteriors are crucial for you to differentiate. Now, in your main zones, with the newer discovery about how great ones spawn with the whole predetermined spawn zone thing, if this makes no sense to you, completely ignore what I'm saying, or I suggest that you check out this video, which explains it. It's crucial that you hunt your main zones, those original 4 lakes here in the jumpers, which we'll talk about more here in a little bit, like I said, twice as much as you hunt your exteriors, which I'm doing right now. In your main zones, you're going to want to shoot absolutely every single male black bear that you see. Again, that's these 4 main lakes in the jumpers. Shoot every single male black bear that you see, despite its level, unless it is a 9 legendary. If it is a 9 legendary, you're going to want to leave it. Only if it's in this lake, this lake, this lake, or this lake. If it's in this lake or this lake, then it would be a jumper. And what a jumper is simply a male black bear that left these 4 lakes and jumped to either this lake or this lake. Those are the only 2 lakes they can jump to, besides this tiny little lake here, which almost never happens. It's like a 1 in a million chance. They always jump to this lake or this lake. They will not go anywhere else on your map. If you see male black bears at either this lake or this lake, then you're going to want to simply shoot them despite its level, unless it's a great one. Then you're going to need to go to the ER for cardiac arrest, because that's what happens to me every time a great one spawns. And what will happen is it will jump back to your main 4 lakes, and they'll usually stay there for me 10-20 rotations sometimes. It just happens when they jump out to these zones. It's important you check them. I do it every 3 rotations, just to make sure there's no jumpers. Or if you notice that you start to lose males, have 1-2 less males in your main 4 lakes here, check your jumpers. In these main 4 lakes, if a diamond spawns, a 9 legendary, you're going to want to leave it. And the reason for that is to help get your exteriors down to level 4s and below. Now, level 4s and below actually doesn't work very good anymore. That's why we're making an extreme herd management guide here. We're going to do level 3s and below. That is the reason why I just shot this level 4. The goal with herd management in general, and the goal with Extreme HM, is to make it so that way every single zone besides these 4 lakes up here, including the jumpers, are level 3 males and below and females. And this may seem like a crazy thing to do, but it's really not that hard for the bears, guys. And this all once again ties back to when a diamond spawns in these 4 lakes, a 9 legendary black bear, leaving it. Now, if you're kind of lost here, Squid, why are you making me leave my diamonds in my main zones, and why am I shooting level 4s and above in exterior zones? The reason you want to leave those diamonds here and shoot everything that's a level 4 or above out here is because of the fact that when there are max level animals on your map, which are 9 legendaries, Call of the Wild, the game will automatically force spawn more small animals. So when you have those diamonds up north, everything down here in your exterior zones will start to respawn smaller. If I were to have 7 or 8 diamonds stacked up here in these 4 lakes, and I were to, for example, that level 7 black bear I just shot here a second ago, and I were to shoot that as I just did, if I had a bunch of diamonds stacked, the chance of this level 7 black bear coming back as a level 3 male or below is much, much higher. And you want that chance to be as high as absolute possible, so that way every single time you shoot a black bear in an exterior zone, which again is every single zone besides these main chunks of lakes up here in the Settler's End region and this one down here, which is your jumper, you want any male you shoot to come back small. In small meaning extremely small. Level 7 male or below, or female, otherwise it's getting shot. So to be even more clear, in your main zones, which again, I'm going to say this a million times so you guys get it, is these zones up here. This little circle I'm making, every water source behind that. Okay? Okay. There you want to shoot every male you see, unless it's a diamond. If it's a diamond, leave it. In your exterior zones, or every other zone on your map, every other place that black bear can drink on your map, you want to shoot down your males. And what I mean by shoot down is shoot them and don't claim them. Like, I'm not going to claim this, I'm just running over here because I'm talking. Until eventually it gets to a point of where you can't find any more black bears, any more male black bears that are level 4 or above. So if you see a level 4 male, shoot it. If you see a level 5 male, shoot it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to the hospital because you're going to be in cardiac arrest, bro. Shoot it. If it's a level 3 male, level 2 male, level 1 male, or a female, leave it. Do not do that in these zones, though, as you need to flush males in and out of these 4 lakes in these jumpers more than you're shooting males in your exterior zones. And the reason for that is because the great one spawns at the zones that are being hunted the heaviest. So you want to make sure you're shooting twice as many males in your main zones as your exterior zones. Okay? Okay. Now, if you have a feeling of unorganization or a little bit of scaredness, I guess I could say, if you're a little bit nervous about going to shoot all your exterior zones, and you just feel unorganized in general, that setup that I let you guys copy will help you so much with that. This exterior setup, at least. The main zone setup is perfect. Everyone has the same setup up there. That's about as consistent as you can possibly hunt bears. But for your exterior zones, I want you guys to take note that probably 65% of the entire bear population is females. There are so many female black bear. And for me at least, a lot of my black bear in exterior zones are already level 3s and below. Like, this lake here, and this lake here are all already shot down. These 3 lakes are shot down, besides this top one. There's one level 6 that keeps coming back there. This lake is good, there's only females there. This lake has only females at it. This lake has only females at it. This lake has almost only females at it. There's that one male that keeps coming back there on the left side. These 2 lakes have only females at it, and those lakes that have only females at them, you don't even ever have to worry about them. It's still smart to check them, as a male could jump there, but it's highly unlikely. I'd say the worst part is the coast. Running the coast from one side to another. I'm fortunate enough to where there's almost all females on it, but running the coast from one side to another is extremely smart because a lot of the times males, if they're gonna jump from any of these lakes, will jump down to there. So if I were you guys and I was just starting off right off the bat, herd managing my black bear grind, what I would do, and what you should do, is right off the bat here, start with rotating through your main zones an insane amount. Rotate through your exterior zones and check for male black bears that are level 4s and above every 3 main zone rotations. So every time that you reset the time 3 times, go check your exteriors. Try to hit your main zones as much as absolute possible right off the bat when you don't have diamonds stacked. Like I said earlier, when you spawn 9s, leave them. That will help you spawn small animals faster in your exteriors. So for example, once again, if you shoot an 8 mythical black bear at this lake, the chance of it coming back as a level 3 or below, which is the goal here, is much higher if you have diamonds in your main zones. That's really as far as you need to understand. Repeat this process until every single zone out here has level 3 males or below and females. There's really no way to tell, but it'll be pretty obvious because, like I said, there's really not that many male black bears on your map. Blair black bears, bro, what the freaking 10. So what will happen is you'll go to look for shooters in exterior zones, and once you're herd managed, it'll eventually come to a point where you can't find any, and that's how you know you're herd managed. A good diamond rate for black bear is anything less than 1 in 20. That's how you know you made it to the extreme HM phase. I'm currently 91 kills into this grind, and I don't even have a diamond stacked yet, so yeah, work with me, boys. It'll happen eventually. I just need to get my week's worth of videos recorded so that way I can dial in on this grind, my Frenchmans. But hey, if you guys have any comments, concerns, anything like that, please let me know down below in the comments section. I'm sure my friend Mac will be in the Discord server. He can answer any questions you guys have. As a content creator, it's hard for me to get at 1900 comments a month and provide a personal answer to each of them. Not only is he in there, but there's also a team of like 20 people who have a role called @help who understand this game to an extreme extent. Join my Discord server, mention the @help role, and they will answer your questions within a 30-minute span. Hands down, there's always someone in there. There's literally people in my Discord voice chat right now, including an extreme herd management Great One Grinder. His name is literally Great One Grinder in Discord. He does extreme HM. He's shot like 60 great ones in the matter of a year. He can answer an insane amount of questions as well. Just join my Discord server in general, man. We have the best Call of the Wild community. I'm in there in public voice chat every single night, mostly. It's a good time. If you're looking for friends, join. If you're watching my channel, you're already my friend. You might as well make legitimate friends with me, bruh. Join my Discord server, man. What are you doing, bro? You're missing out. I really do hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please let me know down below by smashing that like button and subscribe. And as my goal by the end of 2026 is 50,000 subscribers. As a 16-year-old content creator, I'm setting standards high. We're gonna break the goal. As long as we stay growing where we are right now, we should be at 100,000 subscribers by deer season. That's if the numbers stay the same, if not increase more than they have in the last 4 months. Thank you guys so much for all the support recently. Let me know down below if you guys want me to turn this Extreme HM guide thingy here into a series. Because you have my stupid simple great one guides where I just explain it in a simple way and frankly tell you what you need to do. And then you got these guides where I go detailed for more of the advanced players. Or for people just trying to get into HM, I try my best to keep it as simple as possible. Without further ado guys, as always, my name is Squid, you're watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out my gamers.